Who would take the seat, him or you?
If he got racist, he might cause me a little trouble.
But would you lose?
Nah, I'd win.
As anime fans, we come to understand and accept certain conditions that come with liking certain series. But there's always fans that take it a bit too far. These 5, as of recently, always have their names brought up whenever speaking on how bad the fandom is. Chainsaw Man fans want to be dominated by the characters in the show. One Piece fans always thinking their series is the best in fiction. Demon Slayer fans fantasizing over weird ships, including an underage Nezuko. JJK fans, just Gojo, I think that's enough said. And My Hero, a mix of everything I said and more. But I must admit, the anime community as a whole has agreed that My Hero is the worst. But JJK is currently competing with them for the worst fandom. My Hero fans have been a little more tame as of recently. I don't know if the fans have migrated into the JJK fandom or they just learned a little bit of self-control, but holy shit, some of this stuff is getting out of hand. Now, what separates the JJK fandom from the others is that the entire community feels like it's wildin'. For certain fandoms, it never really felt like the majority. It felt like a small to medium group of them were just crossing the line. But the JJK fans are crossing the line and running with it. And before the JJK fans come at me, how about I show you guys exactly what I'm talking about with some examples. First on the chopping block, the Gojo figurine incident. Now look, if you want to buy a figurine of any character with your hard-earned money, or maybe it was a gift, by all means, do what you like with it. But man, I don't even know if I can show this on YouTube, but I'll give you a censored version for YouTube's sake. Let's just say a certain Gojo figure was being slapped and drenched by a used up lady product, and this fan thought the community would want to see it, so she uploaded it. Now, the funny thing is, this isn't even the first time something like this has happened in the anime community.
Serious?
A couple years back, a girl thought it was okay to do the exact same thing, but with a Bakugo poster. But when it happened, most people were like, yeah, it's a My Hero fan, I'm not surprised they do something on this level, and of course shame the person. But to watch a JJK fan stoop down to this same level is quite disappointing. Thankfully, both fandoms were like, yeah, this is a bit too far, we don't claim this behavior, but we'll end up seeing something as outrageous, if not even more nuts. And before I move on, any guys watching this thinking, holy shit, that's gross, don't think we haven't forgotten the whole anime girls in a jar tribute. This was, for who knows what reason, also a popular thing a few years back, where you would put an anime girl figurine into a jar and you guys can get the rest. It was so bad, even companies like Crunchyroll were catching strays. Look at this harmless tweet Crunchyroll put out when announcing a Rem and Ram figurine. Look at the very first reply. In you go. Now this example I found on Twitter, but I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw it. But luckily, I had screenshotted it before the user got a chance to remove their post. Just take a look at this. Killa Catzilla tweeted out, "This shit is insane. I'll take 5 of each." Bro, pads with JJK characters on it is crazy. Please, someone spare this individual. They must not know what a digital footprint is. Because to post something like this is one thing, to say order themselves 5 of each online for everyone to see is another. And the replies, oh man, they're so lucky they've been spared. The user deleted their post, so I didn't get a chance to screenshot all the replies. They were on some wicked timing too, man. They were saying some shit like, 5, I need way more than 5 of each. Some were saying some shit like, I buy them to collect. There were some, normal human beings saying some stuff like, you have too much confidence to post this. At the end of the day, who am I to tell you what products to buy and use? But for online, for everyone to see, what happened to the word privacy? And I was even thinking to myself, which one would be worse? Owning and using a body pillow or buying and using these? Honestly, you guys are gonna have to comment down below and tell me which one you think are worse. Another problem that I've noticed as of recently is the way, I'm not gonna say girls because they are TikTok comments, but individuals speak on Gojo, Nanami, Sukuna, Megami, etc. Now, I will say the entire anime community does this about any character they find attractive. The first one that came to mind when writing about this was Chainsaw Man fans with Makima, the whole barking and wanting to be a dog thing, and that was just surface level of how weird they got when it came to Chainsaw Man characters. But that doesn't make it acceptable. You know, if you want to fantasize about the character, no problem, we all do it. But I'll tell you what I will do. If you make it public for the world to see, I'ma speak on it. Here are some TikTok comments I had the unfortunate pleasure to come across. And these are comments off a Gojo edit. My rose toy flew into my hand like Thor's hammer. Okay, regardless if this person is trolling or not, that's way too funny. Gojo is always coming on my, bro, I can't be reading these out loud. On my For You page, but never on my face. Does it taste sweet, Gojo? Yeah, this is this new era of anime fans, bro. They're cooked. They are seriously cooked. I cannot lie. Wait. Hold on, it gets worse. I found a better one. When I saw Gojo, my fold started flapping so fast I flew away. Bro, this is too much detail. Huh? Wait, keep going, Gojo. I'm almost there. I slid the Gojo. No, I'm not, I'm not reading these anymore. These are mental. Yo, you guys can read this. It's on the screen. I'm not reading this one. These are too much. You guys are cooked. I don't know what, like, obviously it's a certain gender of people speaking here, but you guys are cooked. Seriously. And just in case you guys are thinking, oh, you picked a certain edit, not all of them are like this. I'm on my phone right now. You guys see my screen. First, I searched up Gojo edit 2 days ago. I'm gonna click on the first one. If I see some craziness in the comments, I'm done. I'm switching topics. I'm done. All right, this isn't really a problem like the other ones, but this is equally ridiculous and funny. Regardless if you keep up with the JJK manga or not, if you're a JJK fan, you've most likely heard about Lobotomy Kaisen. The anime community always finds a new way to entertain themselves while waiting for the next chapter, and this happened to be one of them. For those living under a rock, I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened. A fan leaked and translated the chapter before Viz published it. In the fan translation, it said, "Would you lose?" to Gojo, with his response being, "I will win." But in the Viz translation, it said, "Would you lose?" to Gojo, with his response being, "No." All the fans hated both translations and wanted Viz to redo it, which they then bullied Viz into and had them change into "Nah, I'd win." Because back in chapter 3, Gojo was asked the same question and that was his original response, then birthing the most senseless meme possible. If you've avoided this meme, I'm surprised because this was plastered all over my social medias even before I'd caught up to the JJK manga. The whole "Nah, I'd win" with Gojo's face has been remade into so many different characters. Your favorite character probably has an edit somewhere of them saying "Nah, I'd win." Jogo, Peter Griffin, Zoro, Guts, Kakyoin, heck, they even have Mei saying "Nah, I'd groom." This list is seriously endless, but holy shit, they were so creatively funny at first, but it got to a point where I physically felt myself getting slower the more I watched. Even after they ran out of characters, they decided to manipulate the narrator's voice and just mix the text around. They started involving celebrities. I saw bacteria and human fluids getting edited. It was a big mess. I'm gonna show you a few just so you catch up to what I'm yapping about. Here's one of the more tame ones.
Who would take the president, him or you?
If he got political, he might cause me a little trouble.
But would you lose?
Nah, I'd win.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
And believe it or not, these are one of the more tame ones that you'd see very often.
The best basketballer of today faces off against the best basketballer in history. In a recent interview with LeBron James, he was asked, If Michael Jordan was to regain all his power, would you lose? LeBron simply responded, nah, I'd win.
I know, man, even LeBron's out here getting edited. But hold on, let me show you one of the crazy ones.
As the Nah, I'd Wins prepared to fight the Stand Proud, the Nah, I'd Wins summoned with this treasure, the honored one who left it all behind and his overwhelming intensity, who then opened the malevolent kitchen, which said, I'm you. However, in a one-on-one battle, always bet on Stand Proud being the exception.
And trust me, we can go on and on and on about all these edits that people have just ran through during this time when the meme was just at its absolute peak. But it'd be too long. It'd be too long. We have to include the video. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Comment down below if you think the JJK fandom has surpassed My Hero in terms of being the worst fandom. Like I mentioned in the previous video, we're back and here to stay with a lot more new and fun content coming to the channel. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.